Three receivers to Molstad's right. Drops back with pressure, and it's picked off by number 3 for Lone Star. He keeps going. He's at the 20, the 10, and he takes this all the way to the house. That's linebacker Trey Yanis with the pick 6. What a great play there with 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
That was the year Lone Star went to the state championship. So Lake Dallas has had some fantastic seasons.
McPherson steps up.
There's the big run.
Open field. And McPherson still going. He's brought down at the 15-yard line. And Demarion McPherson rips out a huge run to move the chains down the field. As we see the chain referees running down the field to catch up to Demarion McPherson.
You hear an offensive weapon that they definitely get active in the run game.
Molstad looking to pass. And it's intercepted. The play is blown dead, but he threw that right over the head of his target and right into the hands of number 18 for Lone Star. That's going to be Jordan Deck. Their offense has been unable to do much here, but a bright spot is Mikey Molstad, who almost fumbled the snap there. Gives it to Zachary Hare, who stays on his feet, keeps running, and gets about 8 yards past the line of scrimmage. And he thought that play was about to be 10 or 15 yards behind the line of scrimmage. But Hare is able to stay on his feet and keep the chains moving.
Yep.
Looking to pass, targets the end zone, and it's caught. What a great catch there by number 8. And that was Winston Pollard with an amazing grab there from Colin Blackshock. As you see here on the replay, he was diving as he made that catch. Drops back to pass, gives it to number 10.
Hurdles, Xavier Foster hurdles the defender and is in for the touchdown.
It looked like he was out on the track field right there. I don't know if I agree with that. He drops back, throws it to Broccoli, picks up the first down. He keeps running and he gets the touchdown. Some powerful running right there from the big running back. Memorial's running a 3-4 with 2 safety look, and it's an inside handoff. Broccoli breaks free. He gets to about the 35. And we've been seeing some big runs from Broccoli here. He's a really explosive player. Looks to be a pass. He steps up in the pocket, goes left, and it looks like Demarion McPherson uses his legs to get the Memorial Warriors another first down. In the shotgun, drops back, steps up, and he's sacked. Memorial's defense gets another huge play. Thanks, Ian. The energy on this sideline is absolutely insane. The entire lower deck is completely full. It's a sea of red. You can hear and see the cowboys and the towels that have been handed out. And I've been told the Panthers' 12th man is one of their best assets. This team is really loving this energy here at the Star. Coach Kelly, what an amazing feeling. Another game winner. Last time Memorial hit it, this time it was you guys. Can you tell me what happened on that final play?
Caleb found a way to make it happen. We fought all fourth quarter. We drew something up, it didn't work. They still stayed with it, and we ended up coming over the up cup with a big shot, man. Millie's ended his senior year the right way.
You guys just won the district title outright. How does it feel?
It's pretty amazing. I've never done this, so the way it happened, I'm out of breath. I don't really know what's going on right now. I'm just happy for my guys.
Go celebrate with you guys, Coach. And the Heritage Coyotes beat the Memorial Warriors to win the district title outright. An amazing ending to an amazing game. For the Frisco Sports Network, I'm Siddartha Manubothu. Thanks, Jackson. After coming out of the locker room, the Bulldogs adopted a full court press. It really appears to be tiring out JCB. It's also forcing them to distribute the ball to some of the players and harder and more difficult passes.
this strategy has been working out for the Bulldogs.
Positionless player, and we're going to check in with Siddartha Manubothu for some comments that he had from some of the players playing in this huge game.
Thanks, Jackson. As you mentioned, we had a chance to talk some key pieces on both sides pre-game. Heritage forward Obi Udom talked about how this is definitely a revenge game for them. He said they had this game circled on the calendar ever since their first meeting. On the other side, Memorial assistant coach Micah Moore said that this is an extremely unpredictable game and anything can happen. In their first matchup, we saw Javon Henderson with a wild ending, and so far, tonight is shaping to be a great game.
But real quick, we're going to check in with our sideline reporter, Siddartha Manubothu, for a quick update.
Thanks, Jackson. As you can see and hear, the energy in here is absolutely electric. There's also some big names in the house, including Frisco ISD Athletic Director Jerry Littlejohn, as well as Texas Tech and currently in the transfer portal, D1 basketball player Drew Steffi supporting his Memorial Warriors. And you also have Tatum Bell's dad, former Oklahoma State and NFL running back Tatum Bell Jr. As you can see behind me here, the Heritage student section is standing room only, and the energy here is absolutely electric and definitely matches what this game has been so far. Back to you guys.
7-point lead.
And we will hear from Siddartha Manubothu here in the gymnasium.
Thanks, Ian. So far, this has been an extremely exciting game. As we get into the second half, one matchup to watch out for is Heritage's Tatum Bell Jr. guarding Seven Spurlock from Memorial. Spurlock has been one of Memorial's best players all season, yet so far, Bell has mostly shut him down this game. Memorial thinks that Spurlock is being fouled, while Heritage thinks he's traveling or turning it over a lot, and both sides are pretty unhappy with that right now. Well, that's one thing to definitely watch out for as we get back into this game.
Yup, a shootout here.
To victory tonight, Sid. What does Emerson need to do to have success in tonight's matchup?
Emerson has to stop the run. I mean, SOC is going to be running the ball all night long. And last week, Luke Ulrich ran all over this team. Emerson needs to make sure that doesn't happen. Danny Green, Khalil Ewell, sorry. These guys, some really skilled. I think South Oak Cliff just needs to stop them. And I think they're going to be able to. That's why I'm picking Emerson.
Think about this SOC team.
This defense, I mean, how are we not talking about this? This is the best linebacker group in the state. They have D1 commits in the 24, 25, and 26 class. This defense held a historic Lovejoy offense to 0 points. I mean, just some great players all around on the line in the secondary. This defense is extremely underrated, but it's, I think, their biggest strength, and they'll need that here tonight versus an explosive Emerson pass.
How do they look to control the tempo here tonight with that ground game?
Well, South Oak Cliff has a big offensive and defensive line. That's something that's Emerson has struggled before. Last week we saw Luke Ulrich run the ball really well. We'll see what Emerson does to stop South Oak Cliff in the running game later. We'll talk about that. But South Oak Cliff, just some great running back. You could also call it running back university. 3 straight years. The past 3 years, they've had 2 rushers over 1,000 yards. I mean, that's some insane numbers. Most schools barely have 1.
Really hated to see that Lake Dallas loss. Why is that?
That was such a tough game for them. I mean, they were up multiple scores. They had a lead going into the 4th. Then that was just a big collapse. But I think this team has learned a lot from that, you know. They haven't played that much tough teams, you know. Maybe their swords gotten a bit rusted, but in this playoff, they've just been sharpening. I mean, they beat some great teams. Wichita Falls Rider, Collier Heritage, Cantuilo, all really good teams. Well, that was some great defensive performance. They held Lovejoy to only 11 first downs, 215 yards, 108 passing yards, and 97 rushing yards. This Lovejoy offense has been historic with really good. I mean, Parker Livingstone, you got your quarterback, got 2 4-star wide receivers, one of them Parker Livingstone, a Texas commit, and that team was just. This is Liberty Hill's revenge game. They lost to PNG in the state semifinals last year. It was a rough game for them, you know. They struggled last year. However, they've gotten a bit healthier. They've gotten some players back, gotten better as the season goes on, and I think they look a lot better this year.